Before we begin with anything, it would be a good idea to understand the purpose and the benefits of what we are going to be doing. And National Education Policy 2020 is a major initiative a school can take in order to achieve all goals, since the policy covers all stakeholders. It is not left out anybody, whether it is parents, whether it is teachers, students, the management, the administration staff, and society in general. Wherever the school is situated in and around the surrounding area, society, how they can benefit out of the presence of the school, and how the school can make the best use of the resources available for the school, not just inside the school, but in the surroundings as well. All of this will go ahead with one very critically important goal, which is what the motto of Inner Genius: give the best to each child and bring out the best in each child. I'm sure this is what you want, and this is what every parent wants, and this is what everybody in the society wants. How can we give the best to each child, and how can we bring out the best in each child? So let us first understand the spirit of the national education policy. To take the complete country to those periods where we were the best in the whole world, that's why people had even invaded us. Now, how can we take, and what is the contribution, especially a school owner can make in making this dream a reality? That's the spirit of the NEP implementation. So when you implement this, you will become a pioneer in education. And I'm not talking about India. This is a worldwide, you will be a pioneer. You will be sought after as an owner of the school who has done something which is phenomenal. Right? Next, you will be the leader, obviously, because you are a pioneer, and people will come and sort out you, seek your help as to how they can go about doing the best for each child in their school, and how can they increase the popularity of the school, as well as the benefits that they are serving to the society. Now, all of this would not be possible and unless and until the achievements of the student in the competitions that they will go out for the various schools, or whether it is organized by government or private organizations, the children who will go there will bring out the win all those competitions and come back to the school with which will make the school proud. And they will be, and this is not just at the level of the your town or this or the district or the state or the country, talking about even international awards, and our children will be equipped to participate in all of that, and that is a possibility, let us say, in a couple of years time. Sorry. Hence you will be known as a school of excellence. So the outward appearance of a school of excellence comes from the various systems, processes, methodologies, and the facilities that you provide in the school. The facilities need money, but the rest of the things needs human intention and the commitment to do the things. And then you will be known as a school of excellence. Let's take the example of Stanford or Harvard or Oxford. These are all the universities in the world over students are going. We had such institutions in the past. How about everybody in your town and in the surrounding areas are flocking together to get their children admitted to your school? That is what we are looking at it. So even before that, the government, whatever that they do, they will have to approve you because you are excellent already. So this is what I was talking about. Parents will be eager to admit their children. They will come in large gatherings to come and to find out about what you do and what they need to do, and they would be very happy. Very much here in India itself, in Bangalore city where I am staying, people flock for Christ University, and there are many schools for which the number of applications that they receive is a lot more than the number of seats, number of children that they can accommodate. So that is the level that you could be doing it. In when you reach that stage, obviously, they will pay a premium because they want to give the best to their children, and what they can give is the money. And so they would be happy to pay the premium price for the premium fees for their children's admission. Right now, these are all the various benefits that you as a school owner will be getting. So, what is the process that we need to go about in beginning this? So, you will certainly achieve victory in implementing national education policy when you follow these simple 6 steps. Some of I have I'm presenting it in sequential, but quite a few of them will be, iteration has to happen. So you go to from first step, you go to second, then you go to third, then you come back to first and second, then you go back to three, and then you move on to four, and then four and three will be iteration. So like that, there is going to be. So don't think that it is only sequential. It is a comprehensive approach. Let me assure you, it will be very simple and easy. When I'm saying it may sound complicated, but in reality, when you do it, it is going to be extremely simple. So let's look at the very first step. You need to take an informed decision, because in anything that you take in life, there are many ways to do really excellent stuff. So that is where the dialogue between your school and us at InnerGenius needs to be very robust at this place. We will present the whole gamut of things that you can do, and then we will finalize on what you want to do, and so that would be your decision. So just decision is not enough, and with that you need to have a huge amount of commitment. Okay, that's where James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits, says is that ultimately it is your commitment to the process that will determine your progress. So please be aware that yes, you need to make a very clear decision of what you want to do and how do you want to go about it. That is an initial process that InnerGenius will support you, and then you commit to it, because there are going to be, whatever you do, there are always going to be challenges. There are always going to be things that we need to adopt and adapt based on the circumstances that we are in. And every school is going to be different. The teachers that you have are different. The children are there are different. Your parents are different from the other schools. So this is not a one size fits all solution that we give. We create a solution with your help for your school. The second step is that you need to identify a go-getter in your school and appoint that person as an MR or a management representative. This should not be the school owner. Ideally, this should not be even the principal of the school, because the two aspects of the school is, one is the academic aspect, second one is the management aspect of it. You two will be heading these two. You need to be the patrons of this initiative. You need to support very well, but there is a lot of administrative work, a lot of coordination work that needs to come in. So a very specific management representative is required, and that is a person you can add. You know the strength of the people that you have. He or she is a person who goes and get things done in your school, and I tell this person, they'll get it done. That kind of a person, whatever are the problems, challenges, they will handle, and if they need help, they come back to you, they seek your help, and then they go back outside and then they get things done. So such a person should be a management representative, because you are also going to give a lot of authority to this person, and they should be someone who's a go-getter, someone whom you trust, and someone who is committed as much as you, or even more commitment than you, that person needs to have. And that's going to be the key person who will drive the whole initiative. Now, we need two kinds of champions. One are the academic mentors. These people are needed to bring all the things that is related to the academic. This is agnostic of whatever is the syllabus that you follow and whatever is the board that you follow, right? It has nothing to do with this. In every, whatever is the syllabus that you follow, whatever is the board that you follow, the academic mentors will take all the resources that is there for it and ensure that we reach the key goal. That is our ability to give the best to each child and bring out the best in each child from the academic perspective. But there are various other perspectives that various other people can be made in charges of. But these mentors are very critical because this is the first thing that even the parents see, and this is the thing that the department or the government authorities will come and inspect. So we need to have a very robust, and so the best of the best teachers in each of the areas, whether it is languages like English or Tamil or whatever are the other language, Hindi, whatever the other languages that you have, then we need the best of the best teachers in maths, science, history, geography, and art, music, sports. So each one will come and bring in and see what is the best that needs to be done for that. Now, apart from this, we need implementation champions, because it's all about whatever is the great things that we think of, unless it is implemented, it is not going to work out. There is a lot of coordination, there is a lot of documentation that needs to happen, because documentation is all that the government officials will see for you, for them to give an approval for you. And documentation, and when I'm not just talking about words written, it can be pictures, it can be videos, it can be skits, various things that your children do, as well as the teachers do, as well as the management do. All of this will get captured, and in order to make that, we need someone with an implementation skills, and there will be implementation champions. These people will come from the administration part of it. So now what would these implementation champions will begin with is that they will start looking at scheduling the whole part of it. See, this is what will become visible to the people outside. Okay, on so and so day that needs to happen. Okay, these people are conducting so many sessions, and this is what is happening. This is where it needs. And for that to make it happen, you need to be looking at the dates and timing. That schedule is very important. Once now, what are all the things that they need to schedule is, yeah, the first and foremost is that we need to identify the academic mentors and the implementation champions, and we bring them together, and there is a separate a set of things that needs to happen, right? And after that, for the rest of the people, it will start. But for even for these people and the others, what will be beginning with bringing them the total awareness. Okay, first they must become aware of what it is and where. So once they become aware, then we need to equip them so that they are capable of doing what we are expecting from them. Once we build the capability, simultaneously, inner genius will ensure that they are also willing to do it, because they will see the benefit not only for themselves but for everybody that is concerned. So they will feel that their lives are fulfilled by being part of this major exercise. So then action starts. Action is everybody involved in the schools will get part of it, starting from the your transportation drivers to the attenders in the bus, to the all the support staff who serve the needs of the small children and ensure that the office boys or the people who will take out all the things and move things around so that things can go out very smoothly, people housekeeping who are going to keep the things clean. Now, how much time we will spend with them is going to be very little, but what they do is very important, isn't it? So that's what we are going to be doing the part of it. They will all get involved. They will be made awareness of their roles. They will be equipped to do their work, and they will be committed to do that work. And then their action needs to be done. Once they take the action, is everything going properly, smoothly or not, is where the implementation champions will have their own processes to check, follow up, and encourage, support, and ensure that things are happening the way we want it. So this is the fourth step. of it. Obviously, at the end of it, it is going to be a huge price that you are going to have. All the benefits that we spoke about right in the beginning of it. So then the implementation of the action aspects, that if you look at it, this is an age-old management principle. See, it is not about implementing the national education policy. It is about changing the total culture of the school, so that everybody in the school is striving hard towards giving the best to each child and bringing out the best to each child. Each one has a very completely different role to play, and what role that individual has to play is going to be crystal clear to that individual. That is the role of inner genius. Will ensure that awareness, will ensure that they become capable, will ensure that they are committed, right? And then the action and the implementation is going to be a joint effort, and we will support every single person. So this is the plan, do, check, act. You do the plan, then which is aimed at the improvement, and then we do a small aspect of it, and then we study the results, and then we go and adapt it and implement it. So this is a step by step process, and it will look like it is taking a lot of time, but what happens is, a simple question that I can ask is, can you build a building without a foundation? Maybe you can, but will it last? Right? So we want to build a very strong building which will last for generations. We need a foundation. Similarly, when we are doing such a huge culture change initiative, there is a strong foundation, and during the foundation, things will not be visible. Only when you issue those schedules, the people inside the school will get to know. And once the children go out and get the prizes, everybody, the whole world will know. In between, the parents will know that their child is progressing, and they are so happy, and they will be working as a team with the teachers, supporting the teachers, because this is one of the huge challenges that the school owners and teachers face, and there is a solution that we will implement as a part of this for that as well. The last, celebrate the success. Once it gets over and we go for it, like let's imagine your annual day celebration, right? And the annual day celebration is going to be completely different from whatever you have done so far, and your children will dazzle every parent who is going to be present there. Whoever are the other dignitaries that you invite, they will all just simply say, wow, that's fantastic. So when you reach that level, we need to create that, and we need to celebrate the success. So that's all is what I want to share at this particular point of time. Uh, so now I will look forward to receiving your call to see as to how do we take this forward further. Thank you very much.